The dictionary defines an innovator as one who is an innovator and introduces new methods, ideas, or projects. Stephen has become the poster child of turning undeniable talent, determination, and humility into a career. In season 3 of So You Think You Can Dance, tWitch did not make the top 20. But he never let that stop him. The following season, he came back, and he was able to become the runner-up of So You Think You Can Dance Season 4. He also performed Mercy, a performance which earned an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Choreography. But the biggest win was the fact that Hollywood and America fell in love with tWitch, inviting him back on the show for So You Think You Can Dance All-Stars in Season 7, where he met his future wife, me. Lucky me, I know. That year changed Stephen's life in so many ways. It's also when he met Ellen for the first time, which led to the collaboration for the Academy Awards and Stephen also becoming the resident DJ on The Ellen Show. What's important to note is that back in Season 3 of So You Think You Can Dance, Stephen could have given up after not making that season. He didn't look back. He didn't hesitate. But he went back into the next year of auditions and stood up for himself and said, I deserve to be here, and I'm gonna give it another chance. It took all of the courage and all of the guts that he had inside to get back on that stage, and he did it. And he lived his absolute dream. He made it a possibility for this generation to see that whatever dream they have, they can make it their reality. Whether he's starring next to Channing Tatum in Magic Mike, or busting a move in the Step Up movies, creating his own clothing line, or co-starring on television shows, tWitch has become a worldwide phenomenon. Let's take a quick look at Stephen's career.
I've always had this really special relationship with dance. You know, I feel like a lot of people have that certain thing that it kind of reaches down into your soul and is just like, yeah, this is for you. Let me explain where tWitch comes from. There's a style that really took a liking to called popping. It's a style where you contract your muscles. It's like flexing your muscles just to the beat, right? And when I learned the basics of what popping was, I was practicing popping everywhere. Like church, school, the grocery store. So you imagine sitting behind a dude that's just like, you know? So that's where tWitch comes from, and that's why it makes sense.
tWitch is a master of freestyle hip-hop dancing and a pop culture icon, seen by millions as DJ and sidekick for Ellen DeGeneres.
tWitch, you want to know my favorite thing that we've added?
What's your favorite thing, though?
It's you. Here are some of my favorite moments that we have had together. If his DJ booth is rocking, I come a knocking. His body can cure any case of the Mondays. He must have sat in a pile of sugar because he's got a pretty sweet booty. He must be part beaver because, damn. Say hi to Twitch.
Watch me as I dance under the spotlight. Listen to people screaming the more. Cause I create the feeling that keep on coming when I get it on the floor.
Twitch, don't be getting jealous. I got you some too. There's an envelope over there. You probably wondered what.
I feel like that dude from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was gonna say.
Dance is something that I've been passionate about before I knew what passion was. I was the only guy in dance class. I was the only guy on my high school dance team.
And you're in a relationship?
I am, with Allison.
From So You Think You Can Dance?
So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a a cute little son of a twitch, I'll tell you that.
Thank you so much.
Twitch, I have to say, I am so grateful to you, and I'm so glad you're part of this family. I love you.
For Twitch, success means the opportunity to share what he loves, unleashing the joy and creativity people don't realize is locked up inside them.
You wouldn't believe the things that people will do when you give them the freedom to just dance. And they're just so joyful. It's like they've just been wanting the opportunity, but all they needed was the go ahead. Dance is one of the most joyful expressions that you can do.
So why dance is because you owe yourself that kind of celebration, right? It's a language you just gotta connect with, at least one time.
I have a really good time when I'm dancing. I'm smiling and I'm sweating tremendously. The movement just never stops as long as there's music on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Dance Innovator Award, my husband and best friend, Stephen Twitch Boss!
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. I got a couple of things, and then they said I only have 3 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get through this. First and foremost, thank you very much for the award, and thank you even more that I get to receive it from this wonderful woman right here that I get to call my wife on a daily basis. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being my better half. Okay, and it kind of, her speech kind of took care of the definition part, so we know what innovation means, right? So with that, it was kind of hard to grasp that I'm getting an award to be an innovator in a room full of people that I have been looking up to ever since I started dance. I still continue to look up to now. Even when I was in Alabama, these people served as beacons and examples for what I wanted to be and what I hoped dance would be to me. So I hope to sustain myself, and I hope to make sure that I was making a living in dance, but in the wildest dream, I hope to be a household name somehow through dance. And I say that to say this, is that, sorry, and I gotta jot it down in my notes here, but listen. So the season for dreamers is year-round. The harvest of success, however, is enjoyed by those who tend to their seeds with an unwavering care and tenacity. And I say this because this was before, I started dancing before YouTube was a thing, before you could just pull up various clips and also put yourself on as a dance teacher from YouTube. So with that, there should kind of be no reason why I should be able to be standing here saying that, like, accepting an award as innovator, right? But with that, the dream was alive more than anything. And among that time, there were people in the dream that I have to shout out, and I have to say that because that dancers can be brands, dancers can be voices. And we shape culture. I know we drop the wave emojis in the comment section, but for real, we're the ocean. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, and listen, I know some might consider it tacky, but I got the shout out list and I got to do it because I have the time to do so. All right. Nelson Diaz, thank you so much. Good friend and manager the entire time. Thank you for the vision. Allison, thank you so much for being my backbone and showing me the realist when nobody else would do so. So thank you. Also, I got to give it up to Earl Snakehips Tucker, the Nicholas Brothers, Tommy Rawl, Boogaloo Sam and the EBs, the Original Lockers, Frank Hatchett, Link and Buddha Stretch from Elite Force, Jeffrey Daniels, Debbie Allen, Joe Tremaine, Desmond Richardson, Fatima Robinson, Swoop, Ed Moore, Darren Henson, B-Boy Flowmaster, Anthony Thomas, Mr. Animation, rest in peace, Flat Top, Carrie Assis, Elm Pizarro, I told y'all this list was long. Danny Batamata, Arnold Carvario, hi-hat, Tina Landon, Shawnette Hurd, Marty Kadelka, Rich and Tone, Sean Evaristo, Tony Testa, Wade Robson, Dave Scott, Tabitha and Napoleon Dumo, Brian Friedman, Chuck Maldonado, Jamal Sims, Draco Johnson, Luther Brown, Jaquel Knight, Nigel Lithgow, Jeff Thacker, I'm almost done. Lil Buck, Ian Eastwood, Lyle Beniga, Cody Wiggins, Travis Wall, June Kumado, Bam Martin, Keone Amari, David Moore, Miguel Zarate, Will and Janelle Adams, and Storyboard Pete. Listen, thank y'all so much for this incredible award. And this is really just because everybody else laid the groundwork to be able, for dancers to be able to call themselves brands and artists. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.